Turkey goes to the poll in what many say the most critical and important election in Turkey's recent history. More than 20 years, President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan, in one way or another, have ruled or had a official position here in Turkey, and this is his toughest battle so far in his political career. He's facing a very united opposition, something that Turkey hasn't seen in many years. 6 top opposition parties united together with one opposition leader, Mr. Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu, to face Mr. Erdoğan. And a number of issues are on the table, both the opposition as well as Mr. Erdoğan and his AKP party have been dealing with. And I have with me here Professor Mesut Hakkı Caşın. Thank you so much. Professor Mesut is a political advisor to President Erdoğan on international relations and security. How critical and important, Professor, are these elections here in Turkey?
I hope this election is very historical in Turkish democratic life and history. And even though world affairs, as you remember, a couple of days ago, you remember all the world observing Mr. Obama or Mr. Biden. Finally, Mr. Biden was the winner. Same as the Turkey election is observing by the international fora. Why? Because
you're talking about Mr. Trump, former President Trump and Biden.
Yes, but today you see why it's important. Turkey, you see, we are in Anatolia. This side is European, and this side is the Black Sea. In Iran, there is a warfare, and Turkey is aimed to be balanced between the two countries and establishment peace and establishment the grain, the agreement in order to prevent the food security. When looking the election, yes, in the system was changed in constitutional framework. This means the 5 years, the parliamentarian, even though new president will go ahead. The people is going to have, number one is stability. Yes, Mr. Erdoğan will be continue. Other people is now, it's enough, 20 years, and we will change and transformation. We will have new ideas and the opinions, and we will select some of the ongoing position, and they had a lot of mistakes. I hope the most important point, the Turkish, the democratic the culture is very high, and we celebrate 100th modern Republic of Turkey. Turkey is aimed to be opening a new world in the 21st century regarding in terms of the peace and stability. That time for the Turkish public opinion is very important day.
Assuming President Erdoğan loses the election, how different will the foreign policy of the Republic of Turkey be in the future under Mr. Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu?
Okay, thank you so much. There is the important point. You remember that after the independent warfare, Turkey didn't join the World War II, and because it was out of the idea, it was not our warfare, and Turkey was a neutral state. After this position, in the Cold War time, Turkey was one of the most important ally of the NATO in even the Korean warfare. And Turkey is support all the time NATO and the democratic values. But they established one important and strategical point. Peace at home and peace in the world. This is proverb of Mr. Kemal Atatürk. Yes, Mr. Kılıçdaroğlu aims to be follow up the principles of the Atatürk. That time, I don't think so. A lot of changing in foreign policy dimensions. And economically, Turkey is part of the European Union. Our 55% is trade value with the European Union.
Unofficially part of the European Union.
But the other side is Turkey is aimed to establish together the Russia the balance, the why in the energy security and also many the pipeline securities, and even though nuclear warfare is continue. But this is not meaning we are opposed the U.S. and Western allies. I hope little bit change will be, but the Turkey will always connect with the Western allies, and even though NATO membership, I hope this summer in Vilnius NATO summit, we will continue the same direction. Turkey is always a dependable member of the NATO.
The opposition was able to be united this time, unlike previous elections. 6 opposition parties united together to unseat Mr. Erdoğan. If they are successful in their mission and they are able to unseat Mr. Erdogan, are they united on other issues, on internal and international issues? Can they run the countries and unite all of their ideological views, which are extremely diverse, from the far left to the extreme religious rights?
Okay, I hope the unknown condition. They don't know this is the answer. Do you know why? The Republican Party is, Mr. Kılıçdaroğlu is classical one party. Even though other parties is very new, and also they are nationalist party members, and even though some people aim to be Islamic principles. When you're looking at the other Western the allies, such as in Italy and France, and even though in Germany, they couldn't accomplish to composition and enlarge their participation in same direction, even though economy, domestic relations, and what will happen about Syria and Iraq problem, and even though how can we go ahead the anti-terrorist movements such as in Syria and Iraq, and another the idea what will happen in Caucasus, in Armenia and Azerbaijan situation, or even though Libya. I hope they cannot continue the 1 year the same route. Will be difficult, the ways will be misunderstood and problematic, the values in their main route, unpredictable.
Professor, thank you so much for
You're
your
welcome, sir.
insight.
You're welcome.
This is probably the most looked at and most critical elections in the history of the Republic of Turkey. Many say historic. That's how it's been dubbed here in the last few weeks, even recent months. It's going to go down to the wire. It's an extremely close election, and many polls have been coming out saying that no one is going to reach the threshold, which is 50% plus one, which probably means in 2 weeks we'll have a runoff election between the top two winners. In Istanbul, Turkey, Mohammed Al Qasim reporting for the Media Line.